Welcome back to Las Vegas. It's Alex Belfield here at Celebrity Radio. Last year we had 6 million hits, and that's because we come to places like Rira at Mandalay Bay in Las Vegas. It's my favourite pub in Las Vegas, and that's because it has every beer you could possibly want. It has amazing food and history and tradition and great staff. John Fitzgerald joins us today. How are you?
Oh, I'm great, thank you.
Hey, listen, really nice to talk to you. And of course, you're from County Offaly. I'd never heard of that before.
Yeah, not many people do, because when people go and visit Ireland, they go just to the west coast or just travel down the east coast. But I'm right in the middle. We call it the heart of Ireland.
Right, and geographically, where is it next to?
It's between like Kildare and between Dublin and Galway is the easiest way to say it.
I've got to ask you, why you? How have you made it here to Las Vegas when so many don't? I mean, this must be a dream come true.
Absolutely. I wanted to travel. I was thinking about Australia, but the rest of the country is out there, so I thought that it wouldn't be like travelling. I'd end up so I said try something different. Ended up in Las Vegas.
And of course the history here is remarkable. We've talked about this before. I've been here for many, many years, and I think what's so nice is its authenticity. The bar's flown in, the staff have flown in, the chandeliers have flown in. This is all sort of history of Ireland.
Absolutely. The first bar up there, we call it the Shop Bar. It's over 100 years old. It comes from West Cork. Timaleek is the name of the town, and actually one of the owners, Kieran Sheen, his auntie used to own that pub, so he salvaged it, did a bit of work on it and shipped it over.
Incredible. So you source all this stuff, you bring it over, and then you find staff, and I believe they're on a rotation.
Yeah, you come over on a J1 visa for a year, and it's great. When I came over, they brought 17 of us in one go. That's 3 years ago now, and I think there's 5 of us remaining from the original 17.
Why do you choose to stay here? I mean, you could run this bar anywhere in the world. Let's face it, the Irish pub is a classic. You're still here at Mandalay Bay in Las Vegas. Why here?
It's the life, the weather, the entertainment. It's the party capital city of the world. You just gotta love it.
John, I don't wish to be rude, but you don't look like you got much of a tan. Do you suffer from the same problems I have? Is that fair skin?
I just burn, and that's it. Burn, peel, and go back white.
Exactly, that's my life in a summary. So, I mean, you've been here for 3 years, no tan. It's 100 degrees today. Do you just not go out?
No, I hide inside. You can't get sunburnt in the pub.
You might as well just be anywhere in the world then. It doesn't matter whether you're here.
When you go out, the city, it's an amazing city. And there's, like, away from the strip as well, there's so many golf courses and anything you want to do.
This is a hospitality town. You've got the entertainment right here. We've got the new Cirque du Soleil show, their latest offering, which is MJ1. I'm going to see it tomorrow. These are sort of the life force of places like this because they bring in so many people.
Absolutely, and the Michael Jackson show is amazing. I've seen it twice myself. It really is good. The convention centre as well does huge things for us. Like when a convention comes in, where the place is hopping, absolutely hopping.
There's a great energy here. I mean, we've deliberately come early today because I wanted some time with you. You'll be run off your feet in about 4 or 5 hours' time.
Wedding party coming in, actually.
Oh, have you really?
Yeah, we've two weddings on. One at 5 o'clock and another one starts at 7.
How fantastic. And there must be a reason they're coming here. I guess it's the hospitality and the food.
Yeah, absolutely. The food is amazing. So it is, like, we got voted best fish and chips in Las Vegas 2 years in a row. The staff as well, everybody I work with, amazing personalities all around the pub. You couldn't beat it. I'm
not going to name names, but I was in a restaurant last week, which is a very famous one with probably the most famous chef, and he was charging something like $27, $28 for fish and chips. Even in this town, you've got to ask yourself, is it worth it?
Well, for $27 it would want to be, but we've the best fish and chips in town, $15.95, and it's on to do a special this month where you're getting a free Caesar salad or garden salad with it for $15.95. And it's your own fault if you walk away hungry too, because it's a huge portion.
And that's why I love it here. You don't have to pay great prices to get great food in Las Vegas. This, I think your fish and chips are $15, something like that. You get the experience, you get the great food, you get the hospitality, and you're not made to feel like you're lucky to eat it.
Absolutely. It's just nice, simple food, so it is, but it's good. You'll be full after it.
And I think it's the Irish welcome because of your staff and people like you that are here. It gives it that authenticity that maybe some of the places don't have. They have the facade and the multi-million-dollar room, but personality you can't buy.
Absolutely. And like I said, all you have to do is walk around the pub and you'll hear the different accents and personalities around the place, and it's a great place to work.
So you started at what time today?
I'm just in the door, 4 o'clock.
Okay, 4 o'clock, and you finish at?
12.
12. Yeah. So that's not bad. Cause
nice shift. You wouldn't get that back in Ireland. You'd be doing 12, 13-hour days.
That's what I was wondering.
Yeah. Whereas here it's like a half day, 8 hours. It's great, and when you enjoy it as well, it goes a lot quicker.
John, is this this your life? I mean, have you found friends here? You're here for good, or do you intend rushing home as quickly as you can?
Oh no, I'm here for the long haul. I'm not going anywhere yet. Especially with things so hard at home, and it's just like I said, it's a great life here.
This town is very transient. People come and go. New people in every day. Stay 2 days, go home. But I know you have a lot of regulars.
Yeah, on Fridays, you see, we do a locals deal, 40% off for locals, which brings a lot of them in. A lot of locals tend to stay away from the strip because they just think it's a lot of, they get sick of it, the glitz, glamour and the prices. But like I said, when the 40% off comes in, and it's great because it's hard to meet people in Vegas because they're only here for 2 or 3 days and then they're gone.
This can be a lot of work, this town. I mean, getting from the car park into the restaurants can be a 40-minute job in some casinos. Not necessarily here, it's about 20 minutes, but even so, that's why they tend to go out. So if you can pull them in, you must be doing something right.
Absolutely. And again, it comes down to the staff as well. Like, there's certain bartenders and certain servers where people will come in and request them to serve them just because they had such a good experience with them the last time.
It's like a hairdresser's then. You can have your...
Yeah, absolutely. You nearly have to book them in advance.
Exactly. Listen, I'm really thrilled to be back here. Come and taste all the different beers. Let's talk about those for a minute because you bring them in from around the world. There's some of the biggest selection in Las Vegas.
About 120 different bottles. We have about over 200 different whiskies. We've 17 beers on draft, and of course our number one seller is Guinness because it's looked after, it's poured properly. We even have guys from Guinness come in to train people how to pour it. So
Guinness I get, beer I get, I love beer. Whiskey, explain whiskey to me. Why don't I get whiskey?
It's something you just have to try it and get used to it. It's an acquired taste. Some people just hate it, other people love it. Like the Irish call it Ishkabaha, water of life.
Right.
So again, like the Irish whiskey, we have so many of them. It's distilled. It's only allowed to be called whiskey if it's distilled for a period of 3 years or longer. So which gives it a nice smooth. Whereas the Scotch whiskey as well is very smoky. It's distilled in a different way. So,
what should I be doing? A drop of water with it or straight?
Complete. You're paying for it, so you drink it whatever way you want to drink it. Yeah.
You've been here long enough. You get it.
I drink it straight myself. Some people like it with a couple of cubes of ice in it. It's up to you. Like I said, whatever way you like it.
John Fitzgerald, thank you so much for talking to me. Here at Rira Irish Pub, it's at Mandalay Bay in Las Vegas. One of the best atmospheres and certainly best value and best quality food. Thank you for having me back.
Thank you. See you again.